I'm making Socca. S-O-C-C-A. Socca is a chickpea flatbread you make in a cast iron skillet in the oven, and it's divine. It can be used as just a plain flatbread. You could top it and have pizza. Lots of potential here and a good amount of protein. 7 grams per quarter cup of this garbanzo bean flour, and we're gonna use an entire cup to make a skillet full of Socca. The thing I love about Socca is that it couldn't be easier to pull together, and you do not need a recipe once you know 1 cup of garbanzo bean flour to 1 cup of lukewarm water. And you're whisking together a Socca batter, almost like a pancake batter or a waffle batter, thick and drippy. Now you've got to let this batter sit. That's the only kind of high maintenance part about Socca. At least 20 minutes on the counter like that. You can go as long as overnight. Besides the garbanzo bean flour and the water, there are only 2 more critical ingredients to making an awesome Socca. Olive oil, the highest quality you can afford. I love this California brand. And sea salt. I love a Himalayan real salt sea salt. And you also need a cast iron skillet. This is pretty critical to make an awesome Socca. They're affordable on Amazon. Grab yourself one, you won't regret it. We're gonna take that cast iron skillet and we're gonna preheat it in a 450-degree oven. Just like making pizza crust, Socca cooks hot. Ooh. So now that our pan is preheating and getting good and hot, let's take the Socca batter that's been sitting for at least 20 minutes or up to 24 hours and add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and about a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna do just a teeny bit more salt. This tends to really soak up salt. Whisk that all together, and then you have this just gorgeous batter. We've got a smoking hot skillet. Be careful here. We're going to use your highest smoke point oil that you have. That's avocado oil for me right now, right at the bottom. So the Socca doesn't stick. It is smoking, but that's the pan smoking, I think, more than anything. And then your finished Socca batter. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna tilt it so the whole bottom of the skillet gets some Socca. There we go. We're gonna pop it in the oven for a mere 11 minutes. Set your timer. I'm so excited for Socca. Oh my goodness. So after 11 minutes of cooking, if you like a crispy top, just turn the broiler on for 1 minute and get it under the broiler and get the top crispy like this. That's how I like it. Look at how gorgeous this is. It's gonna be really crispy on the bottom. Done. So what you end up with is crispy on the edges, creamy and soft in the middle, kind of like a pizza crust, except like Socca, and just really simple, but really, really delicious. You can dip this in pesto. You can dip it in some more olive oil if you're really as obsessed with olive oil as I am. My favorite is the ends here, these crispy end pieces. You could certainly put some fresh tomatoes and basil on top. Put some cheese on, put it back in the oven really quickly. There are infinite possibilities here with Socca, and I really hope you take the time to experiment with it too. And check out this protein source that's kind of like bread. If you've stopped eating bread, you're gonna love this.